Test, test. Welcome, everybody. My name is Dave Ward on behalf of the Mod Squad tonight, and pushing the cushion, we are bringing you the 358's here from Lernerville. We are just joining in here in qualifying, and you will start to see things showing up on the side of the screen as the times come in here. Zane Walters out on the track right now, and he has taken his first lap. Once we get a few drivers out here, looks like we have Tyler Parrish, DC Smith out on the track, Camden Johnston, Mikey Drury right there, Jeffrey Daughtry. So you're going to start to see all of these guys coming in here in just a moment. Right now, Cameron Evans out on the top. Right there in the 02 car. So he is going to hold down the top time right now of a 15.72. AJ, wow, Patrzbowski, maybe? That's going to be in second. Mikey Drury in third. William Evans in fourth. Top five for Camden Johnston so far. Tom LaBar in sixth. Tyler Parrish seventh. William Evans jumping up to the fourth. And Cody Higbee there, now top five. So these guys are definitely throwing down here, and you'll be seeing them bouncing around just a little bit as we are about halfway through qualifying for this 3-minute qualifier. Once again, the Mod Squad 358's coming at you here tonight from Lernerville. Stepping in, we are trying to team up with the Mod Squad and bring you some of their action from their league. Great group of guys over there. You've got Ryan Krause, you've got Logan Gill, Tom LaBar, Andy Clark. So, I mean, there's a bunch of them, and I'm surprised to see Andrew Clark so far down in 13th qualifying so far, but we'll have to keep an eye on all those guys. Rounding it out right now. Getting ready to go directly into heat race number 1. It's going to be 8 laps with 3 going directly into the feature. Should be seeing cars gridding up here any moment. There it goes. Waiting for our front row to grid up. Once they do, we will be all set. Here we go. Starting on the pole position tonight in the black and red, number 10, it is Tyler Parrish. Starting outside row number 1 in the number 23, it is Camden Johnston. Inside row number 2. Let's see. Oh, we got somebody dropping back there, it looks like. All right, so anyway, inside row number 2 is going to be the 725 of Mikey Drury. Outside of him is Cameron Evans in the 02E. Row number 3. Man, they keep moving moving around on me. Stop moving around, guys. Row number 3 on the inside, Andrew Clark from the Mod Squad. And Lance Irwin outside of him in the number 7. Rounding out the field is going to be Ethan Decker and Cody Jackson. Once again, top 3 are going to transfer here in heat race number 1. Tyler Parrish in that black and red number 10 going to bring him down to the start. And we are green flag racing here at Lernerville. All 8 cars were just on screen there. We are 3 wide still at Lernerville with Andrew Clark all the way down low. Look at that. They're almost 4 wide. Top 3 looking for the golden ticket into tonight's feature. So far, it's Camden Johnston out front in the 23 Busch car. And the number 10 and the 02E, that's Cameron Evans in the 02E. Oh, we've got some problems. They are stacking up back there in the back. Tough break for Andrew Clark and Ethan Decker. So they are going to continue on. They've got a lot of work ahead of them as we are just past halfway with Camden Johnston out front in the number 23 car. Tyler Parrish holding down a solid second, but Cameron Evans throwing it in down on the inside line. The number 10, Tyler Parrish, going to stay up on the top shelf. Let's see what they do as they go around turns 1 and 2. Can't count out the 725 of Mikey Drury sitting just outside that transfer, looking to make his way into the big show the easy way here. We are 6 laps in of this 8-lap distance here in heat race number 1. The racing is great, getting hot now as 02E of Cameron Evans looks about mid-track to try and beat Tyler Parrish. Parrish still with just a little bit more momentum. Racing clean down through 1 and 2. Now 02E has to check up. So Evans has to get on the brakes just a little bit. Drury trying to find his way around right there in the number 725. We are last lap, folks. Camden Johnston out front, getting it done by almost a second. Tyler Parrish still holding down second. The battle is for that final transfer position here. Now we're going back to Cameron Evans trying to throw it in, but he's going to settle down. So it's Johnston, Parrish, Evans with the transfer positions into the feature tonight. Drury, Jackson, Clark, Decker, and Irwin just outside those transfer positions, so they will have to race into the big show here. Heat number 2 getting ready to take on the grid here. Starting on the pole position in the number 77, it is going to be DC Smith. Outside row number 1 in the number 6 car, it is Tyler Totman. Inside row number 2, the number 15 of Justin Sick. Outside of him is going to be the number 711 of William Evans. Row number 3 on the inside is going to be Zane Walters in the 031KK. That is a mouthful right there. And from the Mod Squad in the green and blue tonight, the number 28 of Logan, the wall climber Gill. And starting on that 4th and final row is going to be the number 5 of Cody Clark and Matt Irwin in the number 7. We will be looking for a green flag next time by. DC Smith going to bring him down around the track pacing right now. Once again, the top 3 will transfer out of heat race number 2. Smith getting ready. Totman, no slouch either. He is ready to go on that outside line. Totman going to jump out to an early lead. He already has about a car length and a half. Now it goes back down to about a car length. Justin Sick in the second position, trying to get up there in the 5S. The number 77, DC Smith, your pole sitter, now in trouble of losing that transfer. He is trying to hang on as they work early in this race. Sick getting one hell of a run and actually running up over the backside of Tyler Topman. Topman, unfazed, continues on in the lead. And that is going to shake things up just a little bit. Now your pole sitter, DC Smith, sitting in the second position. William Evans in the 7-11 in third. Logan Gill trying to work his way into that transfer position there in the green and blue, number 28. He is working on that inside line. Surprising, because they call him the wall climber. Usually he is a high side hustler, but not tonight here at Lernerville. Doesn't have enough for William Evans at the moment. Let's see as this race wears on. Topman still out front with about a car length or two over DC Smith. Justin Sick now trying to make his way back up in the 5S. You can see the damage on that side of the car from when he put it in the wall earlier. He is limping it around, trying to salvage the rest of his night here. Topman out front right now, getting it done. Battle is for second. Right there you see William Evans has it. Logan Gill wants it. And DC Smith dropping down just outside the transfer. Here we go. Across the line, it's Topman, Evans, Gill. And then just outside is going to be Smith, Walters, Sick, Irwin, and Clark. That's going to do it for heat race number 2. We are going to get heat race number 3 on the grid. Starting on the pole position in the number 22, it is Jeff Daughtry. Outside row number 1 in the number 99 from the Mod Squad, it is Tom Labar. Inside row number 2 in the number 97, that's Cody Higbee. Outside row number 2 in the number 72, it is AJ Patrozbowski. I'm sorry, bud. I am totally destroying your name, but we will get that straightened out for next week. And row number 3 in the number 27 car, it is Garrett Bauer. Outside of him, also from the Mod Squad, the 7K of Ryan Kraus. Inside row number 4 in the number 4, it is Jason Knowles. Starting just outside of him in worst, looking to go first, the number 2 from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, it's Andrew Hansen. We are going to bring him around to the green flag. Pace truck is off. We will be going green this time by Jeffrey Daughtry, bringing him down in the number 22. Let's see. Cody Higbee with a huge start in that number 97. He is trying to reel him in and get it done straight from the first lap. Coming inside second row. Let's see if he can do it. Little contact there between the leaders. Higbee now sticking a nose out there, but can't hold off Jeffrey Daughtry. 3 wide battle for second place. Your leaders still going at it, running side by side for most of their laps here. We are coming up on halfway this time by with the number 22 of Jeffrey Daughtry still out front. Doherty, sorry, I'm trying, man. The number 97 of Cody Higbee. AJ Patrozbowski in the third and final transfer position. in that number 72. Jason Knowles going up 3 positions, started in the last row in that number 4, blue, white, and black, as you see it on the screen, trying to catch up to AJ right there. So there is the spread between 3rd and 4th. We are working lap number 6 of 8. Higbee in that number 97, able to pull out about 2 to 3 car lengths now, which equivalates to about 0.7 of a second. Jeffrey Doherty in that second position in the number 22, and third is AJ. AJ's flirting with disaster. I saw that coming. Man, that is a tough break for him. That's going to drop him just outside. And now he's being thrown to the sharks with everybody else hungry to try and get those top 3 positions. Jason Knowles now up 4 positions in the number 4 car, sitting in that final transfer position. That is going to do it. So it's Higbee, Doherty, Knowles in the transfer, and then the rest. C-Main action getting ready to take to the field here in just a moment. All right, so starting on the pole position here in the C-Main, AJ Potter-Zabowski in the number 72 car. Outside row number 1 in the number 031 KK is going to be Zane Walters. He's actually going to be on the pole position. On my screen, they were backwards. I apologize. Row number 2 on the inside. It is going to be Ryan Kraus from the Mod Squad in the 7K. Outside row number 2 in the number 98 car, that's Andrew Clark. Row number 3 on the inside, it is Lance Irwin in the number 16 car. And Matt Irwin to his outside in the number 7. So if I have my math correct, I'm wondering if a 7 car, there's like 3 of them in this race. But if my math is correct, all 7 cars will be going to the A main. We are green flag racing here in C main action. It's actually not bad. These guys are able to get a little bit more practice out on the track. Zane Walters in that 031 KK out front, and now AJ going to be able to get by him in the number 72 car. So battles for the lead. These guys all very evenly matched. You have Ryan Kraus and the 98 of Andrew Clark battling for the second position. These guys race with each other quite regularly. They'll be able to give each other room, but not too much room. Teammates or not. Right now it's AJ out front. AJ Potter-Zabowski in the number 72. Getting it done there from the AMP General Contracting powered machine. Zane Walters holding down second. Now Ryan Kraus holding in third in the 7K, but he still has the number 98 of Andrew Clark that does not want to give up on it. Each one of the positions that they can gain towards the front is going to help them out in the feature, and they know it. And let's see. Ryan Kraus all the way up top shelf, up against that berm, flirting with disaster. Hopefully he can keep it in the park. AJ now with about 3/4 of a second gap. And the number 7 of... Yeah, that's Matt Irwin right there. Falling off the side of the track. That's going to put him a lap down. Lance Irwin right there in the other number 7. Trying to make his way up. He's still being shown in the 5th position. Back up front with AJ. He is pulling away in the number 72. Walters holding on to it. That 2nd position pretty firmly now. The battle still seems to be between teammates. The 7K of Ryan Krause and Andrew Clark in the number 98. Clark going over off the backside. That is going to hurt his chances at a top 5 here in the C Main. We are 11 of 12, getting ready to take the white flag here next time by. White flag out one more time around for AJ Potter-Zabowski in the number 72. Zane Walters still holding down 2nd. Ryan Krause now firmly has that 3rd position in the 7K. That's how they're going to finish. 4th place is going to be Lance Irwin in the number 7. Andrew Clark going to take home top 5. And Matt Irwin retiring back to the trailer. So these are actually double Bs. I apologize. Not 100% familiar with the program. We got this going last minute, so my apologies on it. Patrabowski. Thank you very much, Brittany Clark, coming in on YouTube. Petrabowski. Hopefully that's right. Here we go. So starting on the pole position for this double B, the number 77 of DC Smith. Outside row number 1 in the number 99, we have Cody Jackson. Inside row number 2 in that red and yellow with the black, Garrett Bauer in the number 27. Justin Sick, he has like 3 numbers on the side of his car, but we're going to call it 5S tonight. Starting outside row number 2. Row number 3 on the inside, it's going to be Ethan Decker in the white, black, and blue number 5. Outside of him is going to be Andrew Hansen in the number 2 from Sofoking Fast Sim Sports. Starting row number 4, it's going to be Cody Clark in the number 5 and Tom Labar in the 99. From the Mod Squad. Getting ready to rip it for 12 laps here in this B main action. Once again, 7 cars will transfer, so 1 will actually be going home and not making the big show. Who will it be? DC Smith out to an early lead with Garrett Bauer in the 2nd position. Dustin Sargent, hello, buddy. Thank you for the help, Brittany Clark. I do appreciate it. DC Smith now getting after it, putting about half a second. Justin Sick reeling him right in, though. Sick and Bauer battling for the 2nd position. Justin Sick all the way down the inside in the 5X, trying to make something happen. Momentum appears to be beating out and taking over with Garrett Bauer in the number 27 working up top shelf all the way on the outside of the track. Sick running a much more conservative line down the inside, looking to see if he can find a little bit of grip to move him forward. He's getting there, but loses it towards the end of the straightaway. He's going to keep on digging. I see it. All the way down next to the grass. DC Smith out front, still in the number 77. Getting it done here in the B main. Trying to get the transfer. Sick now going to slide up, and he made that clean, but everybody had to check up behind him. Garrett Bauer running in the third position there in the 27. Andrew Hansen right there in the number 2 car running in the 4th position. Cody Jackson sitting in 5th right now. Cody Clark in 6th in the number 5. I think Garrett Bauer went off track, so that is going to be a tough break for him, as he is now going to be on the outside looking in. Pulls onto the track right in front of the leaders. He better get a hustling, as DC Smith, the leader, comes around. So now they will be working on some lap traffic here, it looks like. Both cars clear him. Justin Sick still digging on that inside, not going to give up. And he must feel like he's found something down there. He's working middle line right now. Sick trying to catch back up to Smith. He gets a good run through the corners and just starts to lose it at the end of the straightaways. So this one winding down, getting ready for the feature. Andrew Hansen now battling in 3rd. Trying to get past the 27 of Garrett Bauer, the lapped car there. Tough break for Bauer going off track like that. That's the bad thing about running the high side here at Lernerville. It is the fastest way usually around the track. But when you're up there, you are definitely flirting with disaster. So white flag is out. We are coming around to the checkers. It's going to be Smith, Sick, Hansen, Jackson, Cody Clark, top 5, LeBar in 6th, and the last transfer is going to be Ethan Decker in that number 5 car. So he is going to the big show as well. And we are getting into warm-up, so we are going to pause for the cause, put some tunes on here, and get ready to rock and roll. All right, well, I guess we are not doing a warm-up session. We are going to jump directly into the A main. And we are going to let her rip, Tater Chip, in just a moment. Waiting for some cars to get onto the track. There we go. So, starting on the pole position here for 50-lap feature at Lernerville, the number 23, Camden Johnston. Outside row number 1 in the number 6, it is Tyler Totman. Row number 2 on the inside in the number 97, it is Cody Higbee. Outside of him, it is Tyler Parrish in the black and red, number 10. On the inside, it is going to be William Evans for row number 3, and Jeffrey Doherty in the 22. Row number 4, Cameron Evans in the 02E on the inside, and Logan Gill in the 28 from the Mod Squad. Row number 5 on the inside. Man, we've got him shuffling around. What's going on here? All right, here we go. Petrobowski. I think I did it. AJ Petrobowski in the number 72. Being shown in the 9th position, so he should be in row number 5. As well as Jason Knowles. Row number 6 on the inside, DC Smith, Zane Walters in the 031KK. Justin Sick, Ryan Kraus, Cody Jackson, Lance Irwin, Cody Clark, Andrew Clark, Tom Labar, Matt Irwin, Ethan Decker, Andrew Johnson, Mike Drury, and we are racing. Tyler Topman out front right now, early leader in that number 6 car, trying to get it done. We are early on here in this 50-lap feature for the Mod Squad. It is heating up already. Looks like we already have a caution out on the speedway. Let's see if we can see what happened there. Looks like possibly Zane Walters. Let's go back and take a look at this and see. This might be it. Zane Walters in the 031 KK, running up on the high side. White, blue, and black there. Oh, no. It was way in front of that. Car's upside down. Kraus off the track. There's 7s everywhere. There's like 5 or 6 7s. It seems like they multiplied and split. So let's take a look. We can see a little bit better here. We'll watch from Ryan Kraus. He's going to catch it here at the last bit. He's right there in the 7K as they come around turn number 2. The 22 stacked it up. Unfortunately, it's really tough and tricky running that high side. It is, usually the faster line. However, it can bite you clean in the ass. So, looks like Logan Gill actually going to take the credit for that caution. I don't know if credit is the right word, but he is going to say that he was the one that brought it out. We are going back to get him wound back up here in just a second. 7-11 of William Evans rejoining the field there. Topman still out front, not wanting to see cautions out here on the track. That is for sure. Tyler Parrish working on the outside of row number 1. Watch that Busch Latte car, that number 23 right behind him. That is Camden Johnston's super fast guy as well as Cody Higbee. So they are bringing the heat, and we are going to go. We should be going green flag next time by. I've raced with Tyler Topman quite a few times, and he is really dangerous at restarts. Super tricky. You never know when he's going to go. So we'll have to see what his restart game looks like tonight. Hopefully Tyler Parrish can keep up with him, but he is pretty good at it here. He is green flag. He is definitely going to have that by the time they get to turn 1. So Topman is going to stay out in the lead, working kind of a modified slider line, entering low and exiting high. Parrish with one hell of a run here, though. He's going to go all the way down low, scrub off some speed. We might be 3 wide next time by for the lead. We'll have to definitely keep an eye on that as they are stacking up another caution flag out on the speedway. Quite a few drivers out here in this one. 24 drivers in the field, so lots of cars. Hopefully they can give each other a little bit more room. We are only 5 laps of 50 in. Let's go back and take a look and see what brought that caution out. Might have been William Evans. Let's take a look here. Here in the 7-11. Not sure if he did. We're going to try and take a peek. Looked like Andrew Hansen got off there. Oh, and then they stacked up in front. Let's take a look at this here. Watch the number 5 there, Ethan Decker. Andrew Hansen goes off track. He's clear. Oh, one of the 7 cars got a little bit sideways. I think that was Matt Irwin. Yeah, looks like he is going to the tail. So, tough break for those guys who were actually having a really good run there. Now the 7-11 going to have to make a pit stop. Try and get a new car there, looks like. Topman still going to be out front with Parrish in that second spot. Parrish looking awfully racy as well. Cody Higbee down there in the number 97. He's definitely going to be one to keep an eye on as well. This will be interesting once we get some green flag laps under our belt to see how it all shakes out. we go. Tyler Topman back out front as we go green flag here at Lernerville in the Mod Squad 358's. Cody Higbee down there in the number 97, now working down on the bottom like a catfish. He is digging down low. Tyler Parrish now trying to keep up more momentum on that high side. He is definitely running higher than the leader, and look at the run he gets off of turn number 2. Let's see what he can do with it. He's going to go all the way up again. Topman going to run an alternate line in 3 and 4. So 1 and 2, he's running kind of middle. 3 and 4, looks like he's more high side. He is getting it done, though, right there. Topman in that red, white, and black. Sharp-looking number 6. Trying to pull away from Parrish and Higbee now. And they are right back on him with one hell of a run. Petrobowski in the number 72, now trying to make his run up towards the podium. Went almost all the way up to second there on a slider, but lost the momentum. Now Parrish working down low. Higbee as well. Parrish with kind of a modified slider going middle track to high track. Petrobowski now working his way through the middle. He might become the cream in an Oreo cookie here in just a second as they are trying to go 3 wide. Topman hoping that they keep racing that hard on each other for the second and third position so that he can get checked out. Parrish with one hell of a run coming off that there in that black number 10. Parrish going off the backside. I knew that bites drivers. All it takes is one little slip and your tires get just to the top of it, and it just sucks you right off the track and down the hill and over to the Redneck Yacht Club if you're not careful. So that's definitely going to change things up as Topman's still out front. Petrobowski. Now that I can say it, I it's fun. The 72 car. AJ Petrobowski getting it done right there. Another one of the AMP General Contracting cars. I think there's a couple of them out there, so definitely representing them. Now Topman going from first to third in one lap, and the 02E of Cameron Evans trying to make him go to fourth. So tough break for Topman there as he lost some steam. 15 of 50 laps down. Battle is heating up for the lead once again. The number 97 of Cody Higbee going to try and make his move on Petrobowski coming down onto the front straightaway. And number 72 looks like it's on rails, though, as he is getting one hell of a run off the top side there. Higbee, no slouch either. He has been up second, third, fourth position, somewhere right around there the whole race. Flashing back through the field. Let's see. Check this out. Up 12 positions from where he started, the number 98 right there of Andrew Clark from the Mod Squad. He is your hard charger so far, and he is currently sitting in the 6th position and looking like he has one hell of a hot rod, trying to get a driver interview here, I can tell. Higbee trying to reel in the leader, but Petrobowski not having anything to do with it. Holding his line. He's now coming down to about mid-track, running a little bit more conservative just to make sure he doesn't go off the top. About 1 car length down from the berm. Smart choice for AJ Petrobowski. Wow. All right. Matt Irwin coming in. We'll give you a 7 on re-entry there. And let's see if we can figure out what brought out the caution. Looks like Lancer might have brought it out. Let's take a look. Right there in the other number 7. Oh, makes contact. Right there with the 28 of Logan Gill. And that's all it takes to send you all the way to the back. And tough break for him. So here in the Mod Squad, the leader gets lane choice for the front row to decide if he wants to start high or low. Looks like Petrobowski's going to start on the outside in the number 72. That puts Higbee on the inside. We're green flag racing here at Lernerville. Great restart from AJ Petrobowski in that number 72. Now pulls it out to about 2 car lengths. Trying to hold on to it. We're almost coming up on halfway. Higbee now reeling him in, but check out Cameron Evans and Andrew Clark. Clark now up 14 positions from where he started, currently running in the 4th position. Cameron Evans trying to throw his name in the hat as well, trying to get his shot at the podium. Is Clark going to let it happen? I guess we'll have to wait and see as we are coming up on halfway home this time by. It'll be interesting to see if anybody's going to run out of fuel. Sometimes these longer races can turn into a fuel game. People don't want a whole lot of extra weight in their cars, so they'll run less fuel, hoping that they get a certain number of cautions, and sometimes it bites you. Sometimes it doesn't. AJ Petrobowski still out front right there, getting it done in the number 72, but Cody Higbee right there with his line tied to the bumper, it seems like, because he is not letting him get away. Great racing here as they're going side by side. Higbee diving in on Petrobowski quite regularly, not shaking him at all one bit. He is just focused on getting to the checkered flag in that top spot. Checking back in on the battle for 3rd right there. Andrew Clark in the number 98 lost a whole lot of momentum there as he almost went off too. All right, looks like the caution flag is back out, so we are going to get these guys re-racked, restacked, and ready to rock and roll here in just a moment. Let's see if we can see what brought out the caution flag. Uh-oh, might have been Justin Sick. Let's take a look and see here. Justin Sick running all the way down the bottom side. No, he just pulled off. Okay. So that wasn't it. Maybe it was William Evans. William Evans off in the... He's out picking daisies out in the pasture out there. Tough break for him. He has had a rough night tonight, unfortunately. Let's see. Not sure what took him out there. Nope, that wasn't it either. All right, so we are getting them ready to go here in just a moment. AJ Petrobowski still out front. Cody Higbee going to sit in the 2nd position. It'll be interesting to see which lane choice. It looks like AJ is going to stay up top in the number 72 to restart the race. That'll give Cody Higbee his preferred line down the inside. And then right behind him, the 02E of Cameron Evans and Andrew Clark going to start outside row number 2. Topman sitting in 6th right now, trying to make his way back up to the podium. Andrew Hansen up 8 spots. He's sitting currently in 7th. Tom Labar's got 10 spots up. He's sitting in 11th. Ethan Decker up 15 spots, so he is even with how many spots Andrew Clark was up. Whoa, Evans. That is not going to be good for Evans. That dropped him back a couple spots there. Andrew Clark now into 3rd position. They are 3 wide. That is probably not going to work out, Lernerville. I had a feeling. Woo! So Cameron Evans getting shuffled towards the back. He has his hands full trying to keep that car straight right now. Petrobowski out front still. Higbee 2nd. Now Andrew Clark looking to make a run on 2nd place. Are you serious? This guy is up 15 positions, looking to go 16. .34 in of 50 laps. Starting to wind this one down. Petrobowski trying to get checked out now and get this win under his belt. He is looking for victory lane as we speak. Cody Higbee trying to keep him from getting there. In that 2nd position. Now Higbee back about 3/10 or so. Andrew Clark still sitting in that 3rd position, comfortably cruising right now at the moment. Tyler Topman making his charge back up towards the front. Topman in that number 6 right there on your screen. He is sitting currently in the 4th position. Andrew Hansen battling right there with Jeffrey Daughtry. I saw that coming. Jeffrey Doherty making contact with Hansen as they went through 3 and 4. So we'll go back and take another look at that. Hansen in the blue up top. Doherty in the number 22 down low. Throws a slider. Couldn't clear. Tough break for Andrew Hansen right there. Looks like he went ahead and put it on the trailer. So here we go, coming up on 10 laps to go. We're sitting at about 12 out right now. We will be going 50 green flag laps here at Lernerville. Petrobowski once again staying up on the high side for the restart. Higbee going to take the bottom side. That's now going to put Andrew Clark down on the inside of row number 2 and Tyler Topman up top in that number 6. Topman started up on the front row and dropped back slightly as the race progressed and is now making his charge back up to try and get on the podium here. He has about 13 laps to do it. Higbee trying to keep up alongside of Petrobowski. Can he do it? As they go down the back straightaway, he's going to try another shot at it all the way down low. Dig, dig, dig. Can't do it now. Clark is going to get by on the outside. Caution flag out. We'll have to see how that one stacks up. It looks like Higbee might get his spot back into that 2nd position. All right, so there's two possibilities here for the caution flag. Let's see which one. This was Jason Knowles in the number 4 car down low. Nope. Well, yeah, that probably brought it out right there. And then Logan Gill, after the caution flag came out, it looks like gets into a little something. Oh, man, tough break for him. Right after the caution flag came out, went right over the backside of turn number 4. It's a bad spot to do it in, too, because then you hit the wall and can definitely damage your car. So it's going to be about a 10-lap shootout here. For the number 72 of AJ Petrobowski. Looks like we might be going to single file restart with 10 to go. Cody Higbee still sitting in that second position, trying to find a way around. Petrobowski seems to have about a 12-foot wide car. Cody Higbee has been making super clean attempts at making a pass and hasn't gotten there yet. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as we get through this last 10 laps. 40 in of 50. Higbee still running down low through 1 and 2. Petrobowski all the way up top. Oh no, tough break for Camden Johnston. Looks like he put it back in the trailer. I have a feeling that's what might have brought out that caution. Let's take a look. So Johnston there in the number 23. Cody Clark gets a little bit sideways. And they get stuck together. So tough break for those two. Petrobowski ready to get this one over and in the books. He has been leading since halfway at least. And he is ready to get it taken care of. So we have a new hard charger in the field. Right now, the hard charger that has went up 17 positions is that man right there in the number 5, Ethan Decker. So he has went up 17 positions. Andrew Clark, who's sitting in 3rd, has went up 15 positions. So still very impressive. And we will have to see who gets that hard charger after the race. It's always nice to recognize the guys that work their butt off and are able to pass as many cars as they can starting out towards the back of the pack. So always try and root for the underdog. Petrobowski going to bring him back down to the green flag here at Lernerville with Cody Higbee still sitting in that second position. Higbee going to look middle, and Petrobowski going to kind of come right down into the middle as well. All the way up top shelf, flirting with disaster right on that razor's edge. 42 in of 50. Higbee almost goes over the backside coming out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, he is trying to get every ounce of momentum he can. Both cars running low to midline now. Andrew Clark puts it in cruise control. He's going to probably be looking to make a push here in about 2 to 3 laps. Holding down 3rd, waiting to see if there's going to be any mistakes made. Waiting to see if there's going to be a caution that comes out that bunches them back up. Petrobowski running right there on the ragged edge. Higbee puts it all the way up top as well. Through 1 and 2, they are looking great. Petrobowski with about 3 to 4 car lengths over Higbee. Jeffrey Doherty still sitting in that 4th position, trying to make his way up to the podium. However, Andrew Clark holding on to it with those eagle talons, man. Does not want to let it go after gaining 15 positions. Here we go. Clark starting to make his move with 47 down of 50. Clark trying to reel in the leaders. Let's see if he can do it. Petrobowski still out front. Higbee in second. Your top 3 sitting right there, hoping to get onto the podium here in just a few laps at Lernerville for the Mod Squad 358's. Oh my goodness gracious. Caution flag out on the speedway with 2 laps to go. Let's see here. 7-Eleven car going back over the top side. Then Zane Walters does the same. Right there, flirting with the razor's edge. That's what I'm saying. It does not take but just a second for you to miss your mark and go over the backside and have to call it a night. So that is going to be very interesting here as we are getting ready to go back to the green flag. Petrobowski in the number 72 dominating after the second half of this race. Looking to keep it going with now 3 laps till we put it in the books. Cody Higbee waiting for a mistake. He is looking to find any ounce of moisture that he can find, anything for grip to try and get a run on Petrobowski. And the number 98 of Andrew Clark right back there in that 3rd position. And he is still going to have his eyes set on winning this race. Great restart for Petrobowski. Now Higbee looking down on the inside. Tyler Topman going to put it up into 4th. Loses a lot of momentum. 5th and 6th definitely had to check up for that. And Tyler Parrish right there as well. White flag is out on the speedway. Top 3 cars will be coming around here. Turns 3 and 4. You can see it. Petrobowski looking for the win. We've got a drag race. Oh! Wow. I don't even know what to say there. Racing hard to the checkered flag. It's showing Cody Higbee with the win. Petrobowski in the 2nd position. Let's go back and watch it from the restart here. This is the last lap once again. Watch this run from Higbee. I don't know how they call that. That's hard racing there. So they did give it to Petrobowski. And we are going to get these drivers in for driver interviews here in just one moment. I I guess we got them all in here. All right, so coming home in third place tonight in the number 98 from the Mod Squad, Andrew Clark. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. It was a fun little battle right there. I was hoping that last caution didn't come out. It was getting real racy there for a second. I was hoping to capitalize.
Absolutely, man. It was a great race watching you guys battle it out for 50 laps. It was absolutely insane. And I thought you guys did an amazing job. You went up a total of, 15 positions to finish in third tonight. And you worked your tail off out there.
Oh yeah, I had a heck of a battle. I struggled in qualifying. I'm usually, top 10 in qualifying, and I was slow. And in the heat race, I started in the back and just got in a little jingle, and then had to go through the consi, and then over the edge at Lernerville. That's makes Lernerville. So heck of a fight for me to come from 18th to 3rd. Can't complain at all.
Yeah, man, that's completely awesome. Great job. Who would you like to thank? Who helped put you into that podium finish tonight?
I gotta thank the Mod Squad. This league has been getting better each and every week, and we're thankful that you were free tonight and you were able to do the broadcast. We all appreciate that from the whole Mod Squad. Can't thank Hands Performance, RC Services, Rocco Construction, Emily, my girlfriend, and all my teammates. They all had pretty good finishes. So we push each other to get better. I can't complain. Heck of a battle between AJ and Cody. So hats off to them for having a good battle up there.
You were just waiting for one of them to make a mistake, huh?
Oh yeah, I was waiting. 5 to go. I was about a half second behind, and then with 2 to go before that caution came out, I was right on the tail of them. So I was hoping. I was just starting to get in my groove, and I thought I could have made a pass on him and maybe tried to win that thing. So I was hoping.
On my screen on the broadcast, it actually said Cody Higbee won the race.
It was definitely close. I see they gave it to Petrobowski by .007. So
yeah, that's crazy.
That was a good finish, dude.
Yeah, it was definitely a hard battle all the way to the checkered flag. So fantastic racing here at the Mod Squad. We were definitely glad to be able to help you guys out and give you the broadcast tonight and make it happen, man. I mean, you guys have some amazing races. We're glad to be a part of it. So congratulations on third place tonight, Andrew. Take care, man, and we will talk to you soon.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks again for broadcasting. I really appreciate you.
Andrew Clark in the number 98 from the Mod Squad. Coming home in second tonight. On my broadcast software, it actually said you were the winner, but it was delayed actually when we went back and looked at the replay. The number 97 of Cody Higbee, one hell of a run tonight. I tell you what, man, it seemed I kept saying that Petrobowski's car was about 12 foot wide, and you couldn't find just enough momentum. You could get next to him, but not in front of him, huh?
Yeah, it seemed like there was a foot of grip in one, and we were just hitting it every lap, and I was waiting for him to mess up, but he never did. And it was really fun. I tried to top a couple laps, and it just wasn't there. So thought the track was really good though otherwise. So yeah, it was a good finish.
Yeah, I mean, here at Lernerville, does it enter your mind when you're running on the top side, not having that wall there? I mean, we saw quite a few cars tonight get bit by that razor's edge, where they miss their mark just slightly, or their car pushes up just a touch, goes over the backside, shoots down the backside, hill, and goes to the Redneck Yacht Club, like I like to call it, the boats out in the backyard. Does that enter your mind when you're, battling for the lead like that? Like, do you try and race more conservative, or do you just let it all hang out and hope for the best?
Oh, I definitely try to hit my marks and just keep the car straight overall, and it seems to work. That was probably one of the few races that I ran here that I didn't go off the edge. So yeah, it's just a lot of laps around this track, and it's all about keeping the car straight and keeping the momentum up.
Well, I tell you what, man, you had one hell of a rocket ship tonight. and it was awesome, watching you guys and being able to call the race. So congratulations on second place. Who would you like to thank? Who helped get you out here tonight? One spot short of the win tonight.
Yeah, gotta thank all the fans for watching, and hopefully we could put this on next week because it's a great show.
Absolutely, man. There's some absolutely great racing, and we're definitely going to step up and try and get with the Mod Squad and see if we can't get a few more of their races on, because it's great tight racing, and you guys put on an awesome show. So we were glad to do it for you this week, and congratulations on second place tonight, man.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Take care. That is Cody Higbee coming home in second place tonight in the number 97. With the win, the guy that I looked at his name and was like, crap, I don't know how to say it, but we figured it out. AJ, listen, you ready? Petrobowski in the number 72 car, finding his way to victory lane. You were looking for it at about lap 26. I saw it. I saw you keep looking over. You kept looking over to the left. You're like, no, I see it. I still see victory lane. I'm going there.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew with Cody behind us it was gonna be a really good race. We usually race pretty good together.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, tight quarters. He could get right up next to you. You guys were running side by side for how many laps? I can't even tell you. And then, you guys battled it out all the way to the stripe.
Yeah, it was definitely tight. It was really just keeping up with where the track was and keeping up with the tacky, and that's usually how it is here, and this track always makes for good racing.
It absolutely does. It's also terrifying when you're running up on the high side. We saw quite a few cars go over the back side, and I actually asked, Higbee as well. I'll ask you, does it go through your mind when you're running, battling, you're in the lead, you have pressure on you coming in second place, when you're running that top side, do you think about where you're at as far as how far away from the berm you are? Because that thing's like a razor's edge. If you get up on it, you have like a 50-50 shot of being okay or going for one hell of a ride down the hill.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely keep it in the back of your mind, but you can't really think about that stuff when you're battling for the lead, and you sail it down in there, and if you go off, you go off. If you don't, then you're a hero. So it was a pretty good race, and I definitely like the top here, and it's a really good track.
Well, man, you had one hell of a rocket ship. That thing was on rails, and as soon as you saw clean air, you didn't give it up. So congratulations on the win tonight. It was some of the best racing that I've seen here at Lernerville in these 358 modifieds, and you guys put on one hell of a show for all the viewers. So who would you like to thank? Who helped get you out here to victory lane tonight?
AMP General Contracting, Fastline Performance, Bignell Racing Products, Malt Licky Designs, Wicked Tees, just everybody that helps out, and hopefully we can keep this roll going in real life.
There you go, brother. Well, like I said, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you and be doing another interview with you next week.
Thank you, sir. That's what we hope for.
Absolutely. AJ Petrobowski in the number 72 with the win tonight here in the Mod Squad 358's at Lernerville. Hey guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in and supporting us. If you wouldn't mind giving us a like and a subscribe here on the YouTube channel, we definitely appreciate it. Subscribe, you'll know when we go live with all of the other racing that we do. And your support is appreciated. So once again, have a great night. Thank you all for tuning in. And we will see you next time.